Hey guys, it's Fancy. Hope everybody is doing well. So as you can tell by the title of this video, my OnlyFans got hacked. I'm still trying to process that because today is what? Looking at the calendar. Today is the 18th, I believe. So yeah, my goal was to post a video after the first 7 days because, you know, everybody's doing that, you know. I made such and such my first 7 days on OnlyFans, you know, stuff like that. So, that was my goal. I ain't make it to that goal. I got hacked, y'all. And got my nice little book right here with some notes, and I'm gonna run it down. I like to be very upfront, very honest. I intend to keep doing that, honestly. So I finally got approved. So I had a few people ask me if I ever got approved. Yes, I finally got approved. And it was just making sure that my ID was clear enough, along with the picture by my face. So here I am back here, got the ID picture like way up here. That way everything's like, that way my phone is catching everything, which of course it did. And also the email that I was using. So I was actually using Fancy's email instead of my real email. So the sign up process, you actually need to use your legit email along with like your legit social media sites so that they can prove that you're a real person. Let's just jump right into this video because I don't like to wait. I'm not one of those people that tries to wait, make you guys wait till like, you know, the last minute and all the other stuff. All right, so looking at my notes. So if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at all the notes that I put up here. January 1st, I finally got approved. I was super excited. I think I made a TikTok about that. I'm not sure. You guys can definitely find me on TikTok. I'm on there pretty regularly, okay? Well, I usually am. So January 1st, got approved. January 2nd, I got my first sub. I was super excited about that. I'm pretty sure that was a TikTok because I was kind of pumped that I actually got my first sub. I was charging $8.99 per month, which I think is really, really cheap, but it's also cheap because the social medias that I'm using, I'm starting from scratch. So these people, I don't really know them. Like, you know, I chose not to use my real social media sites for obvious reasons. So yeah, I was starting out very, very small. So I finally got my first subscriber for $8.99. Super excited about that. I sent him a PPV, which is a pay-per-view, which is basically I send a picture and I throw a price on it, and if they want to actually be able to view the picture or video or whatever it was that I sent, they have to pay the price to unlock it. And I actually think, was it a picture? No, I lied. It was a video. My bad. So I sent him a video, $5, and it's pretty cheap, I guess. You know, I don't know. He paid for it, so that's an additional $5 on the $8.99. OnlyFans takes out 20%, so be mindful of that. So I think the $8.99 turned out to be like $7.19 or something like that. After OnlyFans took their 20%, and then the $5 was like $4 and was like, no, was it 4 or 3? I don't know. I suck with math. Don't come for me, y'all. I know how y'all like to come for people. I'm telling y'all. Anyway, so of course, like I said, he paid for the PPV, and then he tipped one of my pictures an additional $5, which I thought that was kind of cool. So I was like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm at like $18, which, like I said, after OnlyFans takes out its total, that was about, you do the math, okay? Yeah, still pretty cheap, but you know, whatever. I'm excited at this point because, like I said, I have my first subscriber, you know, and mind you, let me just say this really quick. It is not easy getting those subscribers. I mean, those girls that have been posting and everything, oh, I made this amount, you know, my first week in OnlyFans and, you know, things like that. And they say that, you know, it was easy. All you have to do is promote. you have to promote like crazy, especially if you're starting your OnlyFans from scratch with no social media like I did. Of course, I did mine because I wanted to stay very private with, you know, my page and things like that. But I guess it's like the consequence to doing it like that. I'm pretty sure if I actually used my real page, it probably would have some subscribers. But of course, like I said, I'm trying to stay incognito or whatever that word is. You know, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, okay, so again, like I said, on January 3rd, I sent another PPV, which is a little more spicy. It was a video, $7. And of course, he opened it and he paid for that. January 5th, I sent another one, $4, and it's kind of simple. You pay for that. January 9th, I got my second subscriber, and I was super excited. Okay, let me just say, I was doing all that promoting. I tried Reddit. Reddit did not work for me, but this girl right here, if you choose to look at her page and everything, she talks about Reddit and she explains it so well. But for me personally, it just wasn't my thing. I just couldn't get with it, so I just kind of left it alone. But however, some people make bank just from Reddit. I did not. Twitter, they said Twitter is a big help. I didn't really find too much from Twitter either. Mine was actually from Instagram. I mean, I had all these random people and everything. I think I had like about 300 to 400 people that I was following at the time, and both of my people came from Instagram. Complete strangers, obviously. And like I said, that was on January 9th. So the first 9 days, I finally got 2 subscribers, and I had about $30 in total that between the 2 subscribers and everything, and the PPVs and the subscription itself and stuff like that. At this point, I'm super pumped. Yes, it's 9 days. Yes, most people will say $30 in 9 days, but I was happy. I was proud of that, you know? And then later that night, so I sent the second guy a PPV. So later that night and everything, my, phone lets me know that he actually, that he had opened it. And I was excited. I was like, okay, let me total this up. Well, I went into my OnlyFans account, and y'all, it was like my account was depleted. The 2 fans that I had, it said 0. The likes, it said 0. All my pictures were gone. So I was like, what, like, did the website, is the website down or something like that? So then I go and I check the statements, and the statements are empty, and then I refresh the page because I'm like, okay, maybe it's down, whatever the case is. Maybe my internet sucks right now. The original page where you actually see, before you're actually able to start promoting your OnlyFans and everything, where it says you have to add your bank info and things like that, my account was wiped out. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what just fucking happened, yo? So, of course, like, me being the person that I am, I don't like to get people. So I was like, okay, wait a minute. So I tried contacting my first subscriber to let him know, like, hey, don't send any more money and everything. Like, my page was wiped out, like, I don't want you to get scammed. And then I went to send them, and when I went to send the message to the first subscriber, his Instagram page had been hacked. So I can't be sure, but I think that when his Instagram page was hacked, they were able to get into my OnlyFans and hack my personal OnlyFans, which was kind of linked to my Instagram page as well. So then, of course, I contacted the second guy and let him know what was going on. That way he didn't send any more money. And the money that he did send out, hopefully he was able to put a freeze on it. I don't really know. I don't know what he ended up doing. But it was wiped out. Somebody hacked it. Took the money, everything. I will say this. It is partially my fault, because something that I did that I shouldn't have done is I left my OnlyFans page open. And with that being said, so basically, like, since OnlyFans is not actually an app, it's open. Like, my page was actually open out there. So, and I never logged out of my OnlyFans when I was done looking at it. I always try to keep it open, so I had easier access to it. And I shouldn't have done that, because it gave the hacker easy access to come in there and wipe everything. My likes, my fans, my pictures, videos, and of course the money. So that is note to self. Don't leave your page open. Every time you log in and check your progress, whatever the case is, log back out and just make sure that you have your login information handy to put. Don't get scammed like I did, because that's exactly what happened. Like I said, I can't be 100% sure whether the hacker directly came from the first subscriber's page, but I'm pretty sure that's where it came from, because like I said, his page was hacked. Then my Instagram got hacked, and I was like, oh my God, it took so long to get up to 300 friends. Like, I was following like 800 people, but I had like 300 friends, you know? And I was like, ah. So, yeah, I got hacked. Didn't feel good, not at all. It was like a lesson learned. I won't do that shit again. Will I do another OnlyFans? That is the goal. I mean, you know, I already set up the TikTok. I have obviously this YouTube channel. So the goal is to, you know, set it up again. But another mistake that I made is, so I contacted OnlyFans to let them know what happened in hopes that they could take care of it. Well, I also was worried that if the hacker was able to do all this, then he probably got my bank information. So my first instinct was to deactivate my OnlyFans page. And when I did that, OnlyFans, when they went to go check everything out for themselves to, you know, try to figure out where my money went, since I deactivated the page, OnlyFans did not have a way to track anything. So the only email they were able to send me was that on their end, it showed record that the user had deactivated their page, which in turn didn't give them an opportunity to look through and figure out what actually happened to my page. So that was kind of my fault. I didn't think about it. I was just scared that someone was going to get my bank information. Like, I got money in my bank, you know? Like, I was like, wait a minute. Like, I don't want them to get a hold of that. I got bills and stuff like that. So my first instinct was to delete it. And according to OnlyFans, I guess I shouldn't have done that. I should have let them investigate. But it's like, let you investigate. And it took, mind you, it took them like almost 2 days to respond to my email after this happened. So I'm sitting around waiting for an email back from them, and I didn't, you know, like, it took 2 days. So I'm like, okay, that's 2 whole days for a hacker to get into my personal bank information, and I'm screwed. So made the choices that I made, and I did get hacked. So, like I said, that is how I got hacked on OnlyFans. So don't be like Fancy, okay? Like, don't be like me. Make sure you're logging out. Make sure you, if you do feel you got hacked, make sure you give OnlyFans a chance to investigate. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you're still taking a chance on the hacker being able to, you know, potentially get a hold of, like, your bank information. So you kind of got to weigh, like, the pros and cons. Like, do you have enough in your bank account to where you're just kind of like, no, I'm not taking that chance, which I did at the time, and I wasn't going to take that chance. So, yeah, like I said, I hope this was helpful to you guys. I hope you guys don't end up like me, obviously. And I will see you in the next video. And, of course, like, as you can see, all of my links. We have a new Instagram page, so follow me on there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on TikTok, where you'll see probably the most of me. And yeah, and when I do get the new OnlyFans page up, I will do a video and I will let you guys know. And hopefully, or if you feel like it, feel free to subscribe and help a girl out. So yeah, stay fancy.